Forgive me, it's hard to look at the camera. It's on the left. Anyway, I've had to go and do a video just off my camera now. I was making a video on YouTube, and 7 times my video was shut down, and no history of it being ever there. So here we go. My name's Troy Kane, blah blah blah, government knows it, everybody knows it. Alright, here we go. First off, do you know that the North Star is now in the east? You go out your door, you look to the east, and that's the North Star. It's 29 degrees off and maybe more now. Because the Earth is wobbling harder than it ever has before. And it's slowing down a little bit. And the moon's doing something funny, I didn't catch that part, but our star, I'm at the coast right now, California coast, south of Eureka, and I walk out my front door and I look to the right, and there's the north, well, it's the east star now, and let's see how that would have happened. They're trying to say that the currents of the oceans, which have changed all kinds of directions and are making a mess of everything, that is making everything wobble. Okay, that's okay, but why did they start moving around and changing currents? Then I was watching a science show. Um, they're trying to say that they see, yeah, what we've been taught in school. Throw the fucking thing out. Throw all your history books out. We've been hand-fed, spoon-fed what they want us to know in history. Now it's running out. It's becoming too late. Yeah, I took in the 80s, I took colleges, classes on the atmosphere, clouds and such. These clouds we're having now, they weren't here. They did not exist in the 80s, no matter what you've been told. You could see them in the movies. Some of the movies have them kind of clouds in the back just to have them, but the theory is that the governments are trying to get us used to this stuff from movies. Things about the movies, and now all kinds of Avengers, great movies. They're about aliens coming to Earth, right? Well, no. I don't know if I said this a minute ago, sorry, but I probably didn't. These scientists were talking about looking to the Hubble and seeing this a galaxy called the Tabby Galaxy, right? Well, there's this darkness that goes in front of the sun or the star. Well, they think now it's an alien race that has rebuilt a decapitated planet, right? They rebuilt it. You know, the chunk's missing and they built it. And then they pulled energy from their star, put it into their planet that they built. Sounds like Planet X to me, right? Right? So there, you know, these little things are leaking out. Government's leaking the little things out because they don't think we can handle it. And what can we do? There's nothing we can do because they're the ultra rich. They own the police. They own everything. The police are too stupid to understand that they're being used. You know, the government, the senator of one of those southern states where they're separating the illegal alien and Mexican children from the adults for 3 months, could not even get into the Walmart that the children are in. 3,000 children in this Walmart, and the senator of the state could not get in the building. What the hell is that about? Anyway, that's just the government doing what it's doing, right? When the government starts telling us we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do this, say no. It's time we start taking care of ourselves. I was doing this on my YouTube videos to put them on YouTube. 7 times it was just shut down with no history of it. 7 times. So I'm trying it this way. Alright. I'm out there, you know, you've seen my videos, I'm out there and stuff, but you know, I'm not I'm not wrong about everything. Alright. But you know, okay, let's go back to the atmosphere, the galaxy, universes. We've been taught about the galaxy, our planet is one of only one, or bullshit. You know, and they say that these galaxies are like this and these are like this, and they show us pictures of how they look. Bullshit. We cannot see them. We see them through radar or whatever. We don't see no planets. We don't see no color. We don't see nothing. The Hubble telescope, it sees an infrared. Our planet is infrared. It means it's hot. How in the hell do we know what it means out in the universe? Hot doesn't mean it has to be hot. It's just a color out there. Physics that we know here are just physics that we know that we learned from this planet, and it probably doesn't mean shit, and it's all wrong anyway. Like that little teenager video where he explains the fourth dimension to all these scientists and professors. A teenager, right? It's because it's all bullshit. A random person off the street could go into a university that has some kind of knowledge or ideas about the universe and make as much fucking sense as the damn idiots that are there. You know what I mean? It's like, the hell is that? Sorry guys, I see something in my glasses. Alright. When it goes. Anyway, we don't know what's out there, right? And these scientists keep telling us that all these other galaxies and shit, they're just violent, raging galaxies. It's all violent, it's all hell. It's all, but that's stupid bullshit. They don't even know what they're talking about. It's all theories. It's all theories because we don't have a clue. They can't see out there. They don't have a picture. In the Hubble telescope, great, we see a long ways with it. But you can't use technology from this planet and think it's going to work the fuck out there. And think that we aren't the center of the universe. All we are a race of people that have been screwed by our governments, lied to by our governments, and now we're being slowly fed things through movies and things. Yeah, I'm a nut, I'm a kid. So what? I don't give a shit. And if you can't get the concept that I'm trying to say, then you're just a follower. You're just a sheep. You might as well go to the FEMA camps right now and hang out, you know, because it's not happening, you know. And good riddance with you, because you cannot believe this government has been good for us. Donald Trump as president, Hillary Clinton as president. You guys are fucking idiots. Donald Trump's making this a TV show for his life, Twittering everybody, hanging out with everybody, making deals with China or whatever. And that on that point, you know, China's supposed to be taken over or whatever. I think it's about my dog. It's about making a one government on this planet before other other races of people or whatever come this way. But the governments already know about it because now they've mentioned about building a planet, about an alien race, Planet X, or whatever, you know, and it's too much. It really is too much to believe in what the government tells you nowadays. You know, you know what? The more the government knows about you and what you have and what you do, the worse off you're gonna be. It's just the way it's gonna be. It's just the way it is. I hate being poor and broke and low class, but you know what? It's us, my kind of people that have no money, no uh, paper trails and stuff, that are going to be able to sneak through the cracks, you know, because they're going to go right for the richer people and stuff. And you know what? They're not going to save other kind of people. They might do a lottery or whatever, but it's good. They already know who they're taking, and they're going to be taking these Congress and the Senate when they got like 5 years left. They're worthless, you know. Not instead of saving strong people, fertile people, good coordinations of our races. It's just for the ultra rich and who they want to take with them. And these governmental people, you know, a secretary might be able to get in. Not the family though, but the secretary might be able to get in too. And we've been coming up with these places all of a sudden, like from Google Earth, wherever we see these, okay, and the government's been all slowing down, opening up about building caves. Like, you know what? The Rock of Gibraltar, one big fucking thing of tunnels. just tunnels all the way from the bottom to the top, all the way from one end to the other. It could hold Spain, that part of Spain, and hold all of Greece. And that it'll take nuclear blast. I had no clue. No clue at all. You know, what else is happening? And the things they're finding under the ocean now. The statues that are just standing up that are from farther than Greece in the in the past. But let's talk about space some more now, all right? The clouds are doing what they're doing. Why? There's got to be some reason for it. I mean, they just would not just start acting like this out of the blue. The wobbling's not going to make it happen. It's happening for a reason. Like the horseshoe ones, one after the other, one after the other. What kind of wind would blow a little stream, a little strip of cloud off of a little strip off of a cloud, and then blow it away like a horseshoe, and then do it again and do it again? It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. And like the clouds that come over Michigan Lake now, like Michigan, that doesn't happen. It's perfectly flat. It's perfectly straight down the line, and it's like collapsing over. You know, it's like, all right, I just, there's people like me that believe we've already been, the aliens have already been here. There's just too many sightings, too many things. It can't all be wrong. You can't explain it all away. So, something's going on. Earthquakes, volcanoes, landslides, rivers that appear and just rage and flash flood out of nowhere. And then rivers that have been there for thousands and millions of years, hundreds of years, thousands of years, they go dry. They go dry. The earth is drying, you know, it's starting to dry out, not because of global warming, no, it's because all this stuff that's getting in the atmosphere is blocking the sunlight, certain parts of the sun. This is my theory and what I've seen, and it's explainable. It's one way to explain it. The world's getting hotter, sure it is. But global warming, right? It's because the governments have made it happen. It's not because of nothing we did. We've slowed down all that carbon crap, But and the ozone, from what I've understand on TV, the ozone is getting better. But yet we're getting warmer, and it's whatever the government tells you. Divide it by 1,000, and then that's probably the truth, right there.